Yes. Let's go, my boys. Look at that.
Oh no, it's fine. It's just your...
Hey lads and lasses, how's they doing? Welcome to this very exciting video. Review. It's time, my boys. 8 years on from the last time we did one of these. I've still got the box. Right? 8 years ago. That's a long time ago. A lot's happened in 8 years. Like, I got a new house, so. But 8 years ago, Nintendo changed the world. We're going down this story. Yeah, we launched the Nintendo Switch, the new hybrid console. It was, you could play on the telly, but you could take it on the go, and it was completely brand new, revolutionary. Like, it just took the world by storm. I mean, 150 plus million units. These things sold, and everybody and their mama wanted one. And especially after following on from the Wii U era, which, you know, good console, marketed poorly, nobody really got one. But yeah, 8 years ago, I stood in line in Leeds to be the first one to get this, which I still use today. Well, will I still be using it? That's the question. But yeah, I waited for the midnight launch to get this bad boy, and I could not wait to play it. I could not wait for the day to come that it was time to get a Switch. Basically, obviously I got the one with the two coloured Joy-Cons over the grey one that they were doing. And yeah, here we are again. 8 years later, 2025, the next one's come out. And it's a lot chunkier of a box this time around. They did revise the Switch. I recently got another Switch, not for me, which comes in this box. So they did revise the box. It was because they launched this one like 2020, I think, with like a better battery and I think a better screen, things like that, before the OLED came out and all that. So the box was a lot more simplified. So I've kind of stuck to that, but it's a little bit chunkier this time around. But yes. So this morning went into Leeds, got the X6, got to Curry's because this time round it was Curry's that I could get the pre-order through. I tried with Game, and like nobody was doing pre-orders. Everywhere kept selling out, and Game had sold out. And I went to Curry's. I tried online. I couldn't do online with them first, but then went in a store, paid 10 grand, had a discount, didn't pay 10 grand. Went in today and collected it, and it was interesting because it was Luigi that opened the doors for us. Yeah, there's a box. Inside a box, there's a promotional box. And is this the actual box then? Literally the same. Anyway, did not know that was going to be the right way up. That was professional. Which way around are we? There we are. Right. So here we go. I got the bundle with Mario Kart World, the latest Mario Kart to come out after like. I mean, we got one in 2017. When the Switch came out, like April that year. When the Switch launched in March, April was Mario Kart's release. It's a little port from the Wii U. But 2014 was when Mario Kart 8 first came out. So there we are. Right out the gate, it's sitting on top. That is a lot bigger than the other one. Like they said it was bigger on the Direct, but jeez, man. Let me just grab my OG Switch right here. Look Look at the size difference. Let me move this box. This is a huge screen compared to the OG Switch. Look at the size of this thing. Yeah, that works. I tried to wipe fluff off. I wiped more fluff onto it. There we go. It feels... Oh. I want to say lighter because it's a bigger screen, but it feels the same weight as my OG Switch right here. But like, look at the freaking size difference on that thing. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Now the difference, okay, these are chunky because obviously the Joy-Con have to be bigger as well. But yeah, the differences between this, where the Joy-Con slide in, I'll pop you down right there. Get this the right way around. That way up. I look on the top now because there's a USB at the bottom on these, but there's one top and bottom on there. I'll show you in a minute. But these don't slide anymore. Just clicking. You can't just yank them off. There's a button on the back. We'll go for that in a minute. Yeah, they're all magnetized now. And just God, it's so much more, I don't know, it just feels right in your hands. But yeah, like, there's a lot more stuff going on this one. So, you've got your USB-C again, and some bits to hold when it's in the dock, to hold it still, so it stays in. Looks like you've got some vents at the bottom as well now, whereas I think, yeah, there was one at the top on here, which there still is. We'll just spin it round, don't drop it. Got a secondary USB, so if you've got this in tabletop mode when it's sat down, you can still plug in if you need to. Pretty much everything else is the same, so like your power and your volume are still over here as is on the original one, and then your game card slot on the end over here, and the headphone jack, which, yeah, that's still there. So you've got additional buttons as well on the Switch 2. Not many. You've got 2 on the back so that you can actually detach the Joy-Con too, and then you've got the chat button now at the bottom. So let's have a little look what else in the box. That looks like boring manual stuff. Let's have a look. Yep, I've got my code to get my digital Mario Kart World. Yep, download code, HDMI cable, Joy-Con 2 grips. These are so much different to the old ones. I don't think I've got the other ones to hand, but they're very nicely matchy-matchy. Got a nice feel to them as well. Yeah, I like the colours they've used this time round. Yeah, very nice. That's it with that to you. Move. Looks like we've got another Joy-Con 2 grip. Ooh, I haven't got, because I've still got my original up here. Just de-dust that down because I don't ever use it. I use my Pro controller, so. So there's OG. And there is 2. Again, it's a lot slightly bigger, but pretty much the same thing. And just slot on. Let's just give that a go real quick. Love that. It's just charming, isn't it? What have we got in here? A very chunky brick. 3-pin, obviously, for UK. USB-C. That's the cable to go with it. I think on the OG switch it was... I think these two were connected. I can't remember. I feel like it was connected and then you got an additional C2C cable. I think. I have to go back to my unboxing for that one, because I'm not good back there to find it. And then the powerhouse of the whole thing, the dock, which is a lot nicer this time round. Nice and rounded. And there's a lot going on in this one compared to the OG one, because this thing outputs like 1080p, 60 frames per second, all that jazz. Oh, okay. Comes off this time. So there's a lot more stuff going on in here. We've got yeah, same old ports. Oh, there's actually an Ethernet port in here, so you can hardwire it straight into the Wi-Fi. HDMI and another USB-C, and then just 2 USBs on the outside like there was before. That just slots right on. Belting. Looks like a freaking Wi-Fi hub, this thing. I'll be getting a dock sock for it when Switch 2 dock socks are available. Hopefully another Mario Kart themed one to go with my other one up there. But yeah, let's get it booted up. Right, let's go. Powering on. Please let it have the same startup as the Switch. Okay, Nintendo. I'll skip all this, it's doing all the setup stuff. Okay, it's just doing its update. Hopefully, now. It's gonna please. Come on, Nintendo. We're all waiting for it. More stuff. I'll be back. I'm just doing the data transfer between OG Switch and current Switch. So hang on, let me bring you across. I mean, you can see here the size difference between, like, if you remember, I was just getting sidetracked. Like the Switch Lite was like from here to here. This is like what this one is to the Switch 2. Absolutely crazy. Well, there's a lot in here. Oh, these are the ones that will be transferred. Okie dokie. That's not everything though. Yeah, probably should do that too. Hang on. There we go. Come on. Oh, might not like my plug. Right, let me try this another way. Yes, hello, I'm on the reflection of the television, yes. Let me do it this way. Boom. Excellent. Have we got enough way? Oh yeah, it's quite a long way. There we are. I love how to play music though this time. Oh yes, because the Joy-Con and my Splatoon ones I've used. That's pretty cool that it recognises that though. Yeah, let's go for it. It's just about to restart now. It's done its system transfer. Tucked it on the telly. I've just been kind of messing about with the, because I've got the original Joy-Con that I had for that Switch, because I didn't want to mess with these two. Nope, we're still going. Yeah, because I did the Splatoon Joy-Con to mod them into snazzy ones, but I've still got the OG ones here. So I'm gonna stick these in here and compare them size-wise. And with my controller. One thing I'm hoping I'm going to find out while we're here, will I still be able to use my Pro controller? Because they've got the same buttons, it just doesn't have the chat button or the... Because the new Pro controller has some extra buttons on the back, so you can customise, like you can remap buttons and things like that. I don't care about that. I don't care about the chat button either, so I'm good with that. But yeah, jeez, man. Yeah. I wonder if anybody's going to do puppy memes with this one as well, because I'm pretty much look identical. Oh, we're back in. But yeah, like wow, looks absolutely fantastic though. I had a little go with the grips as well while I've been waiting for this, and you can literally put either grip on either side, just literally match up the plus and minus on the Joy-Con to the plus and minus on whichever way around you do the not called grips because this is the grip, the straps, there we go. Because with this one, because it was a rail, you couldn't put them on the wrong way around. You had to literally put them on a certain way up. I think you had to slide them up because obviously the Joy-Con has to go down. So you can only put them on one way around. But with these being magnetic, because the straps are colour coded as well, you could put like the blue one onto the red side and the other way around, if you so wish to, and then just pop the button to take them off again. So it was no bother. Don't mind me. Booting that up. Screen card. Yeah, I haven't got a micro SD card because with this one you've got to have a micro SD Express card. Right, that's been transfer done. Same thing as when using those host consoles applied. But all those themes, how do you remember which one I had? I had black and I had white. And I got rid of the white one and I stuck with the black theme because it just looked better. But oh my god, Nintendo, all those themes you gave us. How do you remember which one I had? How do you remember that theme, not any other theme that I definitely don't have? That's what I was waiting for. I didn't realise it was going to do it at that moment. That was well fancy. Okay, I don't have screen capture or anything like that. Can I? Okay, I can't record that either on the Switch. Damn. You might have to go check another video out for somebody's screen capture. But they all just came on like. But yeah, we in. The UI is more or less identical to the one that we've got on OG Switch. It's just downloading all my stuff from that one. My Mario Kart's on there as well. So the advantage as well, because backwards compatibility. I've got Mario Kart in OG Switch. Mario Kart 8, I should mention, is in there. So I can stick that into here, into number 2, and it'll play just fine, I believe. There's some complications with Switch 1 and Switch 2 compatibility because they're doing some stuff with some of the Switch 1 games where when you play them on the Switch 2 it's more enhanced, like better graphics, better performance, things like that. But I think overall, I think they will just play straight from one to the other. What is this? What is this? So that's that. The other thing I'm going to try, before I get you plugged into the TV, I'm going to get this set up. I'm going to see if that switch will sit in this dock. Because that way, whichever I play, I'm only using one dock. And that is going to be a lot easier. Because if I've got to use two docks, then that means, you know, I've got to unplug one. You know, take the HDMI out, plug it into the other one, plug the other one back into the and I don't want to be doing that. If I can just leave this dock in, and then just have either switch in or out, and just play that way, that's what I want to do. I'm also going to see, I'm going to just turn this one off. That's done. Because I'm going to see if I can get you to be on this one. Let's see if I can remember how to do this now. Got to press sync, I believe. Get searching. Oh, straight in. Yeah, boy. We're straight in. And it recognises it's... Bye then. Yeah, go away. I know how to do all that. It recognises it's my Smash Bros. One. Oh, we so playing with the Pro Controller on here. Because I'm not bothered about spending 70 or 80 quid for the Switch 2's Pro Controller. Because again, I'm not bothered about the back buttons. I'm not bothered about the chat button. I love this freaking controller. And I'm so happy that that's just worked with no problem. Minecraft's in, yes. That was the other big deal. We needed Minecraft to work. But yeah, I'm going to go and mess about with behind the TV because I only want to do this once. Also, while we're here on the selection screen, what am I about? I'm just gonna do a thing. Plug you in the top. Good, that works. I'm gonna boot the kickstand out because it's got a very nice kickstand this time around. A lot bigger. We're just gonna pop you here for a minute. I just want to do a little thing, right? Because I think you missed this when I did this the first time round, but it makes a different sound to the Switch 1. Right, okay, fair enough. I'll stick Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in, which she recognises. So I'm going to stick this into the TV for the first time. Right, let's go. Being so careful. Do I need to move you over? Yes. Because she only just fits. There we go. There we are. Oh, fan-bloomin-tastic. There we are. Spectacular. And everything's literally here. It's just downloading all the information from the Nintendo Cloud. But just the UI is just so much cleaner. It just sounds better. I'm not going to fully play this, but just to see that it works, just so I still can get my Mario Kart 8 fix. Yeah, good. And then there we are. One Nintendo Switch, 2 Mario Karts. Oh, I can't wait to get in this. So yeah, there you go. Switch 1 in this house, officially. This one has retired. We'll say. That's sad. I'm sad about that. But we have Switch 2. That's going to take over from this one. This one can live its retirement, shall we say, in with my other SNES themed goodies in here, so it might come out from time to time, but yeah, day one OG Switch, first one in Leeds to get one of these with these Joy-Con, not these ones, and yeah, it's had a good 8-year run. It's had a lot of Mario Kart played on this thing, a lot of YouTube, a bit of Minecraft, a bit of GTA as I'm just seeing now as I look on here, all sorts. Loads and loads of memories made with this thing. It's gone all over with me as well. Like, this thing came everywhere. I don't know. I may still do that, and this may be the Switch that just stays with me. Just because it's so sentimental. It was a Switch my mum got to play before she passed. So, you know, it's a very special Switch to me, is this one. So it means a lot. I think before we sign off, we've got to do one more thing. You know what it's going to be. And I've got to do it. I've got to do it. It's got to be. Brilliant. Well, thanks for watching, my boys. And that's probably not been the most exciting unboxing ever, but it's been a steady unboxing. Hey, see what I did? Hey? But with that said, hope you enjoyed. Joy-Con boys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. I've got some more boss stuff coming out soon. And yeah, let's keep switching. Here's to the next 8 years. Steady out.